It's Gary from FitnessFirstNutrition.com here, back with another video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This video we're going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. He was just taken off the air for his remarks about Charlie Kirk and the guy Tyler Robinson who unalived him. So we're going to play the clip of what he said. They got him taken off the air, and then I'll tell you how he got it, why he's off the air, the force that got him taken off the air, and then you tell me if you believe that this is just or unjust.
The weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
All right, so that's what he said. That is what Jimmy Kimmel said. Now, I'm not a Jimmy Kimmel fan. He's not funny. I don't watch his show. He's ass. Terrible. If you like him, more power to you. But he didn't say anything crazy. So they're taking him off because they're saying that he has an obligation to only state facts. But who's to say what the facts are? The truth is that, MAGA people did try to look for everything to put him in the left as opposed to being right or conservative. Now, it's been said that, yes, he comes from a Republican conservative family in Utah, but he may have ventured off and became like a black sheep of the family, and he went off to become a leftist. At the end of the day, he said that they spent all weekend trying to make it seem like he wasn't one of them. He is a white man, and so when you think of the Conservative Party, it is quote unquote you think of white straight men. He's white, he's a man, and then they're so happy he's dating a trans. That right there, that gave them so much relief. So he's dating this trans person, and now now they can go and hate trans people because now they're saying that trans people are just out here just killing people. And I mean, it's not my experience. I don't know anything about this. I mean, I know we had a mass shooter in Minnesota. That person was trans, but they're not just running around here just shooting stuff up. But you let MAGA tell you that. And trans people are out here just gunning people down. Anyway, so they were happy to find out that this person didn't fit there. But for the most part, he's a white man, and he killed Charlie Kirk, assassinated him. However it goes, it's unfortunate. He didn't say anything bad, and I'm gonna play what the FCC chairman had to say on why, because ultimately the company took him off screen, off TV, and that's fine. The company can do whatever the company wants to do, but they did it because they were pressured by the FCC. So let's get into that.
The FCC walked away from enforcing that public interest obligation. I don't think we're better off as a country for it. But look, President Trump ran directly at these legacy broadcast outlets, and he exposed them to these market forces. And a lot of these affiliate groups said, to your point, we're tired of carrying this stuff. Late night shows, something's gone seriously awry there. They went from going for applause, from laugh lines to applause lines. They went from being court jesters that would make fun of everybody in power to being court clerics and enforcing a very narrow political ideology. And Nexstar, as you noted, stood up and said, look, we have the license, and we don't want to run this anymore. We don't think it serves the interest of our community. Sinclair did the same thing. So there's more work to go, but I'm very glad to see that American broadcasters are standing up to serve the interests of their community. We don't just have this progressive foie gras coming out from New York and Hollywood.
And there are plenty of other platforms. I mean, I think he'd be perfect.
So what he didn't say was that they threatened that if the station didn't come out and say something or do something about it, that they were considering taking their license. That's what he didn't mention. That's what I don't like, because now this is where the fascism comes in at. I don't even like that term. I don't feel like this was the first term of, I don't feel like this is what happened during President Trump's first term. However, this term is going a little off the rails. So, Free speech is free speech. He's free to say that. Now, his job is free to fire him, but they should not have to fire him under the guise of, we're going to pull your life force from your business. We're going to take your ability to go on the air over our airwaves. Don't like it. I wouldn't like it if it was a Democrat. I wouldn't like it as a Republican. And the issue is that Republicans like it when it benefits them. Democrats like it when it benefits them. And then we really don't get any real fairness. We just get a back and forth between I'm righteous over here and I'm righteous over here, and I think I know better over here, and you guys are devils or demons over there. But it's all the same. Both of y'all are dumb. This is dumb. He can make all the unfunny jokes that he wants to make, and he should not be penalized for it. He wasn't on air celebrating or encouraging this. All he did was say something that was partially true, that they spent all weekend trying to convince themselves and the world that he was not part of MAGA, because that would have been divisive. I feel like the Democrat, I know the Democrats would have done the same thing, and then the Republicans would have said the same thing. So now it might not have been a comedian, it might have been an actual news pundit, but regardless, it's all the same. And the fact is that these people don't realize how much that they're more alike than they are different, but they're different in their ideology, but fundamentally they all operate the same, and they operate both in a divisive manner. So anyway, what do you think? Do you think Jimmy Kimmel should have been taken off the air? Do you think that he should be put back on the air? Do you agree with the FCC coming in and threatening to remove the license from ABC? Let me know below. And I'm Gary Fitness, firstnutrition.com, and I'll see you in the next video.